So thank you. Here comes another video. It's Youth Work Week. Everyone should know this by now. I am asking the question, does youth work work? Is it worth funding? Is it needed? Well, we're here with another kind of member, Leroy from Sweet Science. Tell us a little bit about Sweet Science, Leroy.
Sure, Dan. Sweet Science started up in 2005. We started by working in schools with kids. It was something that was very dear to my heart. I was doing personal training before that, excuse me. But we had some issues that were happening socially around the country at that time that sort of led me in a different direction to work with kids and try and get them on the right track.
Doing what? So tell me, practically, what do you do with kids? You're saying you're working with kids, you used to train. Tell us, what are you doing with them? What is the activities you do with them?
Well, Sweet Science, we run a program which we developed over the many years that we've been in business. It's happened organically. We work directly with kids in teaching classes in schools, PE lessons, but also working with small groups of children, working with perhaps pupil referral units, excuse me, youth offending teams, the whole lot. We work one-on-one as well, and we work with kids and we use our boxing program. We use the noble ethos of boxing and its like rich history to teach kids a little bit of discipline, self-control. There's obviously a little bit of self-defense added in with that as well. They don't compete against each other. It is just purely everything that you do in boxing apart from getting the punch in the face part. And again, we've got a great advocate for our sport and our program in Anthony Joshua, who is, our world heavyweight champion. And yeah, that's what we do, and it's been very effective, and the kids love it.
Before I ask you the big question at the end, for the critics that many say we shouldn't be teaching young people to fight, that like if we see all this youth violence all over the place, we shouldn't be doing that. What would you say to anyone that their mindset is thinking about like that? What would you say?
I completely understand it, but you've got to sort of have a little bit of insider knowledge to understand why that's not the case. Young kids today carry knives, in my opinion, and in many much more smarter people's minds' opinion, it's because they have no self-confidence, they have no self-esteem. So they will carry a knife because rather than get into an altercation with someone and lose an argument or potentially lose a fight that they might get into, they will carry a knife so that they don't have to go through any of that drama as they see it. Boxing teaches you a couple of things. One, that you can have that confidence. And it also teaches you, as it's taught me, and I've learned this and I pass this on to the kids, is that having that confidence in boxing, you can actually have the confidence to walk away from an altercation or a fight. If you're involved in a fight and you have no confidence and people around you are screaming, oh, he's mugging you off, he's making you look an idiot, you feel the need to have to defend yourself, to have to defend your personality as such. So you will get involved in that fight with a knife or whatever. When you've got that ability in yourself and that knowledge, you can have people say whatever they want to you, and you can just quietly laugh to yourself and say, yes, my friend, whatever you say. And you walk away. And then a week later, someone goes up to that guy and says, you know, that guy you were mugging off, you thought you mugged off last week. He didn't walk away because he's scared. He walked away because he didn't want to get involved with you because he can take care of his own business. That's what we try and teach the kids.
Amazing. Well, here comes the big question, the whacker of the week, which is, does youth work work? Does it make any difference to young people, or are you just babysitting them? What's the answer? What do you think?
That's a huge emphatic yes. If I was the type, I'd jump up and down now and do a funny dance for you, but I'm not that way inclined. But yes, of course it works. It's I could throw at you, I mean, bundles of testimonials written down, bundles of testimonials recorded on video from head teachers, pupils themselves, parents, youth offending workers, social workers, who have shown us that we've had a massive effect on all of the kids that we've worked with. We've had an independent study done on us at the Marleybone School by the World Health Organization, which clinically showed that children who take part in our program and see it through to the end of the 10 weeks, all of them came out with improved resilience and a massively, to use their words, improved levels of self-confidence. That's worked. The Sport England have shown that what we do, they've called it best practice, a term that they use. And I've seen it myself. I walk down the street and I bump into kids who I trained 5-6 years ago saying, hi sir, how you doing? Still calling me sir now, even though they're a foot taller than me. I got a text about 2 months ago from a young man called Des, who I haven't seen for like 3 or 4 years, and he sent me out of the blue, still got my number, just saying, sir, I just want to thank you for all of the things that you taught me. They're really coming through in my life. Now that nearly did make me jump up and do a dance. Things like that to see are fantastic. Yes, hugely. It does work. It's not being done enough. We need, you know, more sports centres, more community clubs. You'll see the difference. Save money in looking after kids when, you know, they've done something wrong already. You know, as Frederick Douglass says, it's better to build strong children than to repair broken men. We've got to do it now. So yeah, get on it.
What a great way to finish. Well, check out Sweet Science website, especially if you're really interested in what he's saying, because there's amazing pieces of work going on, and I know more's on their way from them. Well, thanks so much. I hope you're enjoying these videos this week, and we look forward to bringing you more answering the question of, does youth work? We think so. What are you thinking?